Morning, mathematicians, and let's get ready to go over our poster method problem. So I want to remind you that mathematicians can use the solve method to solve word problems by showing and explaining their thinking. And as always, we're going to follow the solve method when solving our problem. We're going to first study the problem by asking ourselves, what is this problem asking us to find? And we're going to try to ask the question and say it in our own words. Then we're going to organize the facts. We're going to circle all important facts. We're going to line up a plan. We're going to try to choose two different strategies to show our thinking. Then we're going to verify our plan with action by using those two different strategies. And then last, we're going to examine our results by asking ourselves, does my answer make sense? I want to remind you to always have a goal when you are solving your problem. Hope you had one when you were solving it. Whether it was to study the problem or organize the facts, line up a plan, make sure that you have a goal in mind when you are working. Also, I would like to remind you that you can always pause the video whenever you want to turn and talk to someone at home. You can always pause the video. You are in control. So let's get ready. I want you to read the problem with me. So our problem today says a crayon is 9 centimeter cube long. A paintbrush is the same length as 2 crayons. How many centimeter cubes long is the paintbrush? So let's see. So let's go over our steps. So first we need to study the problem. So I'm going to ask you, what is this problem asking us to find? So let's read it again. A crayon is 9 centimeter cubes long. A paintbrush is the same length as 2 crayons. How many centimeter cube long is the paintbrush? So we're going to study the problem. What is this problem asking us to find? Can you turn and talk to someone? So if you said that the problem is asking us to find how many centimeter cubes long is the paintbrush, you're correct. Here we have the question mark, and it always helps us to look for the question mark when we are trying to find out the question in the problem. So how many centimeter cubes long is the paintbrush? That's the question that we need to answer. Next step, we're going to organize the facts. So what important facts is this problem giving us? So let's see. A crayon is 9 centimeter cubes long. So we have the crayon here. If you notice, I have the crayon and I have the paintbrush. A paintbrush is the same length as 2 crayons. And we already know that we're trying to find out how many centimeter cubes long is the paintbrush. So I'm going to ask you, what facts is this problem giving me? You can turn and talk to someone. You can pause the video. So it says a crayon is 9 centimeter cubes long. Is that important? Do you think that's a fact that we need to circle? I really think so. So I am going to circle that fact. So we already know that a crayon is 9 centimeter cubes long. And then it says that a paintbrush is the same length as 2 crayons. Do you think that's important for us? Is that necessary to solve the problem? I think so as well. So I am going to circle this part as well. So mathematicians, did you see how we studied a problem? By asking ourselves and trying to find out what is the problem asking us to find. Did you see how we organize the facts by circling all important information? Now we need to line up a plan. Like, what strategies are we going to use to solve this problem? So I am thinking I'm going to use drawings for one. And then I am going to use What else can I use? A number bond or number sentence for the next one? Let's see. So let's line up a plan. I already have my plan. So I already know that one crayon is how many centimeters long? Is 9 centimeters long, right? So this is 1, 2, using my manipulatives. You guys probably don't have centimeter cubes, so don't worry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you notice how I'm lining them up and there are no spaces? That's how we measure. It's about 9 centimeters cube long. So we have 9. So we know that that's one crayon. But a paintbrush, it says that is the same length as 2 crayons. So what do we think? What do you think we need to do? We need to draw another crayon, right? So let me see. Let me get another crayon. Sorry. Here we go. So what's the measurement for this crayon? What do you think? It is also going to be what? 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me move that a little closer. 8 and 9. So remember, it's asking us to find how many centimeter cubes long is the paintbrush. So if the paintbrush is the same length as 2 crayons, what does that tell us? One crayon is 9. The second crayon is 9. So that tells us that the paintbrush is what? How many centimeters cube long is the paintbrush? 9 plus 9 equals what? Did you say 18? If you did, you are correct. It is 18 centimeters cube long, right? So if I take these cubes here, this is 9, right? So we have 9 plus 9, which is the same length as the other crayon, is going to give us what? It's going to give us 18. So that means that the paintbrush is how many centimeters cube long? It is 18. So the total is 18. So let me examine my results. So I know that one crayon is 9 centimeters long. And I also know that the length of the paintbrush is the same as 2 crayons. So if one crayon is 9 centimeters long, so then the other crayon has to be 9 centimeters long. And 9 plus 9 gives us 18, which gives us the length of the paintbrush. Did you see, mathematicians? This is 18. Did you see, mathematicians, how we study the problem? By asking ourselves, what is the problem asking us to find? In this case, we were trying to find the length of the paintbrush. Did you see how we organize the facts by circling all important facts? Then we line up a plan by deciding what strategies we're going to use to solve the problem. Next, we verify our plan with action by using those 2 different strategies. And then last, we examine our results to see if it makes sense. Next time you are faced and you have to solve a problem, make sure that you are following the solve method in order to solve the problem. Till next time, good luck and take care.